Hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Might and Magic 7 for Blood and Honor. When last we left off, I think we'd done the God, what had we done? Oh yes, we'd done the wine cellar, the first and easiest of the three things, and now we need to go and get the remaining four things. I hate the pit. I'm not going to mince words, I just hate it. Because getting in and out is a pain from start to finish, and then basically your options are either try and do it through invisibility, which is difficult in and of itself, or kill everything in there, which is like a real... That's what I did last time. I don't think I've got it in me this time. The other options are going ahead for that, but there's much point. Is there anything in the inventory that we need to concern ourselves with? Doesn't look like it. We've got a couple of those, which I would ideally like to see in one place. What have I just done with them? So yeah, right. Well, we know what we've got to do, so we might as well do it. Oh, at least we get these. Right, okay. We're not going to go and clear Deja of stuff. We'll go maybe up to this plateau. And right, come on. We're going to have to go down anyway. Chest empties, and down here right. This bit's not the problem. I can sit and do this all day. There's a bit shortly afterwards where it gets more awful. I was going to say interesting, but no. Awful is what I mean. Hard item, we could probably use some of that. Okay, great. Okay, let's put some of those in to there because not the best job of organising that, quite frankly, but no. Yeah, since they are massive, we might as well clear out the inventory. Great. And in fact, let's just do that one. Right, okay. Can't remember if there's a way up there. In any case, it's something we'd rather avoid. Hello. Sure. No, I don't. Big of you. What's the thing alarms there? Right, I think there's like a little alcove at the start that we can. Okay, I think wrong. It's just straight in there. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, no, it's not safe. No, we shouldn't go in. No. Sorry. First things first. Let's go here. No, don't fall. Right. Sure. I think we actually need that. Okay, cool. Definitely. That's frustrating. Okay, well, that's a bit sketchy. New. Probably should go with that. Okay, well, that's getting some rather frustrating cards. That really doesn't help us. None of this really helps us. We're in a bit of a shit situation, honestly. Why are you giving me such crap? Yeah, this is a loss. Right, okay. Oh shit. Yeah. Let's go again. We have to go with that. Yes, it is. Okay, that's kind of perfect. Right, this one looking a lot better. Magic is not more, but it won't be more. So So I might as well get that used up. Right. Easy does it. Okay. So it's not even immediately clear, even if we get in, how we get out. It's also got like something that should be cool, but is in fact the most annoying system in the bloody world, which is this changes where it goes every time you come through here. So this is the shops, which actually we don't want. And like I said, I just don't have the patience to fight through it. And we go back. And now it takes us to this place. Do I want to kill those people? Probably not. This is the Hall of Midnight. Is it up here?
We can fix you.
Sure you can. Right, okay. Okay, cool. So we're in the Temple of the Dark. We will get into fights here, I think. This is. Oh shit! Another one. Okay. Can we get some heals on there? Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Now we could leave, but I think we're okay. We've got the thing that we needed from here, although we still have to get the frigging thing from the other side. But there is there's quite a lot of experience here, and it's not, the fights aren't that hard. So yeah, I think we'll proceed with it. That should do for those two. Here's a little bit low. The other reason that we could do it from here is that if we can clear this out, then we can go invisible again and we can leave. Okay, yeah, fine. That doesn't look like we're coaxing anyone. Excuse me. Oh, come on there. Looks like a vampire. Oh, vampire up there. Hello. Let's look at that. Oh, was there some stuff at the start of this room? There was. Not overwhelming quality, but hello. Okay. Okay. You gonna come out? Look like it. Alright, okay. Alright, fuck it. I'll come to you. And somebody has got out here. Alright. Fantastic, now I can spend ages healing again, because that's fun. Fuck off. You know, like, this is a thing, it's not about RPGs, this is more first person shooter, but by God, like, the quality of life improvement when like they invented shields that like regen. Although I suppose, yeah, maybe that's not a relevant thing here. Are you shooting at me? Oh, what's this? Perforce accuracy. No, speed. Okay, whatever. Someone's shooting and shooting. That'll go in there. Where is he? There you are. Whatever. Cool. It's alright, that's not bad. What are you using currently? 10 hit points and regenerate hit points. This is extra personality. I actually think we'll keep the regeneration. This is just going to be a room full of. I mean, kind of owe it to ourselves to get it, but it's going to be a room full of getting hit by traps and then healing. Yeah. But I mean, the money is such that we can't really afford to not do that. Which is yet again, it's just another advertisement for clerics, isn't it? Master heal's not quite enough. We would have been able to do this had Marvin the Master if we'd done the evil route. Although ironically, of course, we wouldn't be looking through all this if we'd done the evil route. I won't go as far as to say it's worthless, but it's, yeah. Keeps me on my toes. To be honest, we're probably going to want the space in a second. So is there anybody who's like a little way off getting right? So you would need 2 of these to get your next thing up. So you know what, why not? And you. You know what, sure, whatever, just give him the thing. Okay. I guess like the solution to this healing problem is probably to give like the druid a bit of extra healing as well. Oh, did you get that? You did. So I guess it was this one. I'm not even sure that was worth that much. Some of them have been, to be fair. Yeah, at least if she was going up a level, she would be healing a bit more. But the big step up is the Grandmaster heal. You know, that's where this is, and yeah, we can make potions, but it just takes so bloody long to make that. Like I definitely think that Grandmaster body magic is more valuable than Grandmaster alchemy, because you can just buy all those potions from the shops anyway. It takes longer, but you know, it's not like you can't get them. I don't think you should be able to buy them from the shops. I think you should only be able to make them in order to solidify the advantage. But you know, I Good enough. Last one.
This is worthless.
That's okay. That's quite nice.
This is worthless.
Well, that's that. Right, what is your worst resistance thing? Do you even have a resistance thing? Well, if you don't, I suppose we'll give it. What's your air resistance 7? I think we can get rid of that. You got anything worse than 7? Mine resistance 6. Was that one, wasn't it? Got anything worse than 6? Resistance to diseases, but otherwise no. Right, fabulous. Oh, looks like there's an antechamber there which we should go to. Is that the word I'm after? Yeah, it's not fantastic, is it? Right, anyway, looks like somebody has arrived in this room, so let's go and say hello to them. Oh, no, not this room, sorry, the next room. Right, good. There we go. Right, great. Okay, so we've cleared this out. Okay, luck and regenerate spell points over time is nice. Do we have I don't think I care about increasing earth spells. I think I would much rather have the extra luck, to say nothing of the spell points. No, there is more. Right, okay.
This is worthless. Sorry. No, there's no room.
No room. No room for that. No room.
There's no room.
No room.
Sorry. No, this is worthless. This is worthless.
Yeah.
No room.
Right, okay, fine. No. Like, people will tell you with this game that it's worth a lot. That is not. Have we got anything else that's even trash here? Can we arrange this any better? I just feel like the inventory management is not top tier here. Right. That is going to take 2, but we can at least get it done there. I could do that there. Cloak over to there, something that's 4 tall. We got something that's 4 tall. So that's 4 tall. Yeah, but we actually want something that's 5 tall. Okay, well, the simple reality is we picked up a load of stuff that's pretty useless anyway. So that's all correct. So I guess we've got 2 4s. So it's not necessarily the perfect size, really. I guess we'll do that and that. That and that. Let's start with you because you're generally fairly inefficient. Right, so that's a 1. So we've got that will go there. That will go there. That gives us a 3. And like an under thing. So we've got a 1, and then we've got 3 things there. Okay, actually, we've got a couple of 1s for him. And then that there. Okay, that looks like he's got, again, just a few 1s really, but those we'll just have to deal with as we come. You've got space for a 2. Take that. And that go closer. Can't even know where we're carrying that. But we've got it. I don't actually mind that too much. I think we'll do that as a thing, and then you can pick that up. You might as well pick that up as well. Oh, wasn't trapped.
There's no room.
Fantastic. Is this just the way out, or is this a... no. A brand new exciting floor. Oh, very nice. I'm going to say very nice. Yeah, I have a feeling... I think you jump in there, don't you? Ah, the elder vampires. Okay, cool. Very nice. decide to go back to turn-based mode there. Keeps on going. Really? Am I missing something? Curse you, my lack of perception skill. Well, whatever. So we got item the one. But in our inventory is totally chock full, so we can't even afford the next item. So we are going to have to leave and then come back, which is not really my dream scenario. But whatever. We all.
It's closed.
Right, okay. Right, and so we missed it, but it's the morning. By the way, we did get some levels up for that, so we can head out to Tatalia and make good on those. I think we'll start with the armor.
Anything you want?
This might be of use to us.
Yeah, maybe. Right, okay. Conclusion was we would stick with what we had there.
Thanks a lot.
It's fine, don't worry about it. Just buy me a pint sometime.
No room.
Yeah,
See anything you want? Thanks a lot.
I might actually just.
Need a new weapon?
I could probably be marginally quicker to sell those first, and then. Give things over to it thusly. Is there really no room? There is really no room. Okay, fine.
See anything you want?
I think we can actually do. Oh shit! No, we can't. We can, but we just can't do it like that. Never mind. It's not exactly like it's gonna save us huge amounts of money.
No room.
No room. Literally no room. Always annoying when it's like that.
Need a new weapon? Come again.
Yeah, I will. I'll be coming like immediately again.
Come again.
Right, okay.
Excellent.
We'll never use that. We'll never use that. probably never use. In fact, Stone and Flesh we might. Cure Insanity, I think I'll go as far as to say we will. Enslave, it might be a good thing, but we're just not, if we're not going to use it, not much point in having it. Everything else here can stay, but can you go there? You go there. Yeah. Not planning on that. We're not planning on that. So it has been a useful like money spinner in addition to the levels, so no huge complaints here.
Can I help you with anything?
Sure. Right. No. Grabby potions. What, by the way, sorry, just looking off screen at my potion list and guide. For our wasn't that, what's it bloody called? Divine Cure. Haste and Stone Skin, which are basically orange and yellow prompts. So let's go get shouted at by this person. Okay. I think we do just buy Stone Skin if it's there. I think the more of those that we have, the better. So we just actually need to make a few hastes, which are cure wounds and cure disease.
Success. Perfect mix.
Let's put the Stone Skins over here. Yeah, so it's just
Perfect mix.
that.
Success.
Good, but it's not great. I need some red. Give me some red.
Success. Perfect mix. Success. Perfect mix.
30 is pretty weak sauce.
Success.
53 is substantially better.
Perfect mix. Success. Perfect mix.
Can you do better than that? Catalyst Man. Actually, there's a better catalyst there.
Success.
What do we do? Let's get to it. 43.
Success.
Right, cool. So that's something. But that's just one half of getting the friggin' of her quest, the quest that took us to the temple. That is but one part of a double part. So we have to go to the Temple of the Light. And there's like a puzzle. Like the Temple of the Light, as I recall, was quite a lot bigger. Say nothing of all this of going to Castle Gloaming, or God forbid going to the pit. Like the pit will be the acid test of. I think we are in a fairly good position. The fact that we can just sort of walk in to Clerics of the Moon and Vampire Town, and we don't even really need to use turn-based, is a good sign. But we're about to reach the stage where we're fighting behemoths and that's going to be a more of a test. You just need to keep going with that. I guess we'll get up to that with mind magic with you. So do I do it? And we use it all the time, so we might as well. That also means we need to go to Harmondale because there's a body magic expert there. I think this will be worth it, like just because I'm forever using head to do it anyway. We've got things up. It's a bit of a shame to use like 2 levels, but whatever. And if we look at the rather underwhelming difference, so previously she was healing for 7 points, and now she'll heal for 17 points. So, you know, great. Where do we go? The pit. I feel like we're gonna. Oh. Wait a second. Look, that's the arrow. I wonder what it was then. Right, just cast the spell. We can town portal there now. But the question is, and it's a horrendous question. It's like, do we stay invisible? Because if we don't, that town portal is completely worthless to us. Let's see. No, but the fact that the spell failed, it suggests that we can't. So we'll try it again, just to be certain. Maybe it was the spell failing that caused the problem. It's blatantly not, is it? Like, yeah. Okay, cool. So town portal instead to please. Would I rather have a reliable source of town portal? Or maybe even right, I'm just going to have a quick nosy and see if there's anyone around who can do. Right now we've got her who gives us a bit more money, which is nice, but what's this? Armor and weapon skills, 2 points for each character. It's not awful. I think we get better squires there. Like the extra money is nice. Let's help you out more. Oh right, items and sages now. Be sure you don't have a falling out here. Because if you fall out, you yeah. What's this? Unlimited magic item repair. Yeah, because like the area is just a pain in the arse to navigate. Yeah, Boris the Gate Master. I mean, I'm not really sure I'm up for having somebody who looks like that. Although 20%, and he's only casting it at master level. Right now, I think that's answered my question on that. But I might just have a look and see. If we can get something really good to replace her, then we will. Like something like a, all weapons and armor up. then yeah, I'll give that some thought. Anyway, for now, let's back off to Deja.
Traveling today? Coach leaves right away.
I guess we'll do the where'd it go? Yeah, I guess we'll do the glowing one, and then at least it's done, because just getting to Castle Gloaming is a pain in the ass. Right, okay. How's it go? You sure as hell aren't making it easy for me, ladies, are you? Love if they all took damage from that. Okay. 1. 2. 3. Yes, this looks my favourite. There's those queen of the dams or whatever they are, like they're just.
We need to leave now.
Right, okay. Well, I was hoping I'd keep invisibility for a little bit longer, but hey ho. Okay, we don't have Wizard Eye. I guess everything got dispelled when we came in. Oh no, maybe I was looking in the wrong place, to be fair. What are we even here for? Castle Case of Soul Jars. Oh. Okay. Yeah, did I mention that Queen of the Deads are nightmarish to fight? Well, they are. We didn't save when we got there, so we have to go and walk around again. It's just like part of the problem, well, many problems with this, like with Might and Magic's end game. And we're not even in the true end game yet. This is still arguably the mid game. Like, firstly, the distance required to get to anywhere just increases. Like, we're now going to find this. I mean, and that design on the pit, it's like bad enough without the pit being as bad as it is. But right, okay. Right, and obviously we can't, as we know, do that, so fine. But like, yeah, also like just loads of enemies just start having these incredibly powerful attacks. Where are you? Can we get a heal on? Hello? Oh, fucking hell. Right, okay. Do you have as well, actually? What was it? Remove fear. Yeah, so basically the plan for this is to go in, get the soul jars, and then just get out. Whatever was it, soul jars? Doesn't really matter. The things. Because honestly, like not that I know remotely where any of this stuff is, but because you can see the entrance there. Because I don't mind fighting vampires and I don't mind fighting clerics and that, but those Queen of the Damned are just, they're just awful. I mean, Lich King is not great, but at least they drop quite quickly. Oh, what's this? Red. Sure. What's this? Blue is personality. What's this? White is luck. Okay, now I want here, so that. Without leaving the main room, there is Day of the Gods. Do you know what? Actually, let's fucking cast it. So I think this is just up onto the top level, isn't it? Doesn't look like it. Oh. I guess we're jumping down. Hello. This is red. You know what? You never get red, so I'll have a red. In exchange, can you disarm this? Okay.
This is worthless. This is worthless.
So now we just need to kill enough things in this area that we are. Hello? Oh, we're on the top floor. Okay. We basically just need to find a way of getting out. How's about we don't go that way then? Ah, but is there? No, there's a way. We might just be able to run through the front bit, to be fair. That is just the start. This is one we've been to. It feels like there is a... Maybe it's on the top floor, actually. How do we get there? Top floor. Hi. Okay, because I feel like we've got a lot of these cloaks. Any of them be any good? No? No. Right, but I'm seeing green. And green is the colour of getting out of here. Alright, very nice.
It's disarmed.
Not good enough. Not good enough.
This is worthless.
Was that? Oh, no. I misread that. Oh, sick. I won't spend it all at once. Right, I think we just leave. We've got what we came for. Might as well go to Celeste. I think it was this way. Yeah, Temple of the Light, okay. Alright, brilliant. Which is enough to level up, but to be honest, we don't need levels to go to the Temple of the Light and get this, so we might as well just go and do it. I can't actually remember where it is. I think it might be this way. I get confused between the town hall and Celeste and the temple. Well, we're not going to be able to find out until we get here because things are in the way. Right, okay, great. So, although it's still called evil, I'll have to start changing names of this. Right. Okay. Remembering that we are not here to steal stuff. This does not feel like the way, but whatever. Well, you'll notice that this place is massive. I say we're not here to steal stuff. If it's just going to be lying around, then it's not really theft, is it? Then again, it's not really theft if it's lying on the ground because it's garbage. It's more just trash clean up, that, isn't it? Sure, whatever. Right. I suppose the money's worth stuff, isn't it? So. Right, I guess we need to go up, do we? What is torn page? Firstly, travels from Avley to Ricardo and such and Mrs. Beerman, Charles Australia, I don't know. Right, okay, that is going to be crucial because there is a puzzle later. I don't remember how we do it, so just having that is good. Okay, great. Yeah, this. So, first off, I guess we need to go up there. Right. So when the sun, what was it? The sun sets in the west. The moon sets in the north. And the stars fall in the east. So, stars, moon, sun should give us it. Go. Right. Hey, 7 gold. Okay, that's a bit. Yeah. Sure. Right, we've got the 2 altar pieces. That's nice. Maybe we'll have a quick scan for some of this treasure, just because we are going to need the money. If it's just going to be no business beyond this point. Improves that purity. Okay, fine. Well, in that case, I'm not going to labour the point. It is by totally quicker to use town portal to get out of here than it is to walk out, so we'll do that. Right. Okay, so that's 2 of the 3 done. Blah blah blah. We now need to town portal. I'm going to say Tellurian Forest. Let's go to Avley for this. Although we're probably approaching the point where we can't level up here any longer. Not particularly. Would it have been quicker to cast fly and just fly over? Probably.
Welcome! Raise the anchor and set sail!
Because is it October yet? No. We'll do this. We might. Yeah, we might call, I don't know if we'll call it though.
This makes perfect.
Have a see. Okay, so 2 levels.
Well done.
Look how fast that money goes there. Like eventually it becomes a problem.
No room.
It's fine. Not fair.
Fine elfish weapons.
That's
Thank you for your
patronage. Let's get rid of all that.
come in. How may I help you?
Right, okay, so you just need to keep going with unarmed. On that. You just need to keep going with arms master. You can take mind. Recovery time and attack bonus is nice, but I guess we just have to plonk it on that. Although she doesn't. Well, it's just difficult for her. Right, so we need body and mind. What I describe as a fairly underwhelming level up. Spirit, yeah, mind. Okay. Miles Featherwind and Brother Bomber into Talia. Featherwind is over the far side. That is looking favourite. And then we'll go to Tatalium and speak with Bomber. Although actually, if we're here anyway, maybe we should go to the mind and just see if there's any master spells. Did you have something in your inventory?
Can't wait to use this.
Great. Right, what was the spell you've just learnt? Mind. Psychic Shock. She got.
The Guild of the Mind welcomes you.
What she had. Okay, Cure Insanity. Right, cool. Well, if she gets Cure Insanity, then we don't really need any spells for Cure Insanity, do we? So, somewhere around here, you had that. Yeah. What are these things, by the way? Hour of Power, Light, and Light. Okay. I think at some point we'll just get rid of that. Right. Fabulous. Now, off to Tatalia.
See anything you want?
Uh,
What in hell, you penny pinching miser? Traveling today?
no, I'm not. I'll just walk. And it says that Brother Bomber's in the swamp, but I'm pretty sure he's just like there, isn't he? Yeah, Brother Bomber. Okay. So where have you gone, brother? Right, fine. And if you were wondering how much that gave us, it's now 4 points per skill. So that's what? 28, 33. So those two will now heal more when they're doing their heal things. But it will still take forever, and I don't think it's worth, to be honest, putting more points in, at least for now. I'm in two minds with that as to whether to keep going or not. Like, it's a critical heal, like it's a really, really good heal. But by the same token, it's just very, very time consuming, expensive, and like really kind of unreliable. We just don't, not unreliable exactly, but just, yeah, it's not something we're going to be using a lot. I like dagger. Honestly, I don't know what. You see, Might and Magic. I mean, I complained about this with Dragon Age, and like, Might and Magic is better than Dragon Age for much better. But it's also like it can be kind of weird with it at times. Normal skill added to attack bonus. So if we look at our attack, it's because we're getting as well as the bonuses, the +7 and what have you, and as well the things that we get from like strength and stuff. We get 11 points to attack bonus. And then the damage, which let's say we're just using one, basically goes from, I don't know, let's say, what's an average there, 2d3. So let's say 11, then becomes 33 because of that. And that's really clear, really nice. You can put a numeric value on it. Skill reduces the recovery time of all melee weapons. Great. What's the recovery time on this? Like how do I know how long recovery time is on a dagger? Oh, it's just sort of, we thought we'd keep that one to ourselves for like whatever reason. It just seems odd that some stuff is explained, some stuff isn't. And I knew, like there's somebody, I used to work with a guy, God, I can't remember his name now, but he was like the other person. This was like in the software, like a web development house, basically. There was some other stuff, maybe it's a bit harsh to call them a web development house alone, but like it was a consultancy. And he was like one of the other people there. There was a couple of us who were really into game development, but did like web development as our day job. We were talking about Europa Universalis 4, which is one of my favourite games of all time. And I love EU4 for the fact that you can just, any given thing, there's a tooltip. And there's a really clear tooltip. I mean, at first, when you first start to play that game, or really any of the Paradox Grand Strategy, like they can be pretty overwhelming. there's a definite, like, the joke on the EU4 subreddit used to be that, like, when you hit 1,000 hours, you're out of the tutorial. But he was describing it as a tooltip simulator, and I think I felt that was quite disparaging. And I really like tooltips. I find them a very elegant way of giving players the information. And I suppose, like, the question really, like the design question here, is, like, what's better, like, having the information, or making it, like, unclear. Like, for a game, like I do kind of feel like one of the reasons why I dislike Dragon Age and its system. We're talking Dragon Age Origins. If you haven't seen that particular playthrough, that's what I'm talking about. The very first game, not necessarily the later ones, are a bit more action focused. I really dislike that because it has. It has the worst possible combination of giving me pointless numbers to work with, but then having numbers come out of the top of the enemy's head. You know, I think that's one of the problems with it. Like, if you wanted to just do, like, there's a lot of games out there. I mean, these are not necessarily RPGs that I'll play on the channel, but there's a lot of games out there where they give you no numeric value. You know, I don't know why GoldenEye is springing to mind, but GoldenEye was great, but, like, there was never ever any rating in the game that told you that I think it was called the KS Soviet. It meant the Kalashnikov, but, like, they all had alternate names. The Soviet gun was more powerful than the Klopp. Like, nothing in the game told you that, but it was just evident. You know, you as the player had to work out what did more damage, and it was always going for feel. And I think that most of the time, you know, the games we look at on the channel, they're more numeric games. They're games that, like, all of them, every single one, comes down to, at some level, like, arithmetic. At some level, you're looking at the arithmetic. But that doesn't. I mean, I always say that there's lots of lessons that we can learn from these games that apply, you know, outside the genre. And I think one of the things with this is trying to choose, like, either you're in a numeric camp, at which point, you know, you're seeing you did, I don't know, 18 damage to the enemy. The enemy did 13 damage to you. And that's known. Like, you know, the player knows that, at which point, if you're going to be doing that, then you've got to tell the player what leads to those numbers. Not in like a horrendous, like, you know, combat log of you know, ridiculous calculations and so on. That, it means you're spending more time, let's say, looking at a spreadsheet. But you do have to be able to give them tool tips to say, well, what is might doing? Might's another one. Like, these are another one that, like, they contribute to stuff, but it doesn't tell you how much by. like there's a system with it. Like it's not quite like I don't think it's linear. I think it's scalar. But like like at 30 points you get +5 to damage or whatever, and then at 45 points you get +6 or what, something of that ilk. But it doesn't tell you that. Which makes it like it makes this inherently less worth tracking, less worth worrying about. If you know that, let's say we're here, and at 90 might we do an extra +10 damage or something, then it's like, right, okay, well, she's really close, I want to prioritise her. I might even cast spells to increase that, but because I don't know that, why would I prioritise it? Like maybe it's, like maybe it is 90, or maybe the benefit is at 84 and she's just got it. I'm much better putting it on this person. But on the other hand, if you are not revealing the damage, if you're doing things in a much more vague sense, like if that makes it sound like I'm talking about something else. If you're not interested in your players interacting with numbers, if you want them to do things from feel, what do you feel? What do you intuit? Which loads of great games have done over the years. Obviously, I mean, I don't know why GoldenEye came to mind, but like, GoldenEye, was there, and the Zelda games, like Breath of the Wild, to like the best of my recollection, doesn't ever give you a number for its combat. It just gives you, I suppose you've got with like the combat power potions, you have like a ranking, but you're just there to feel it, and it works perfectly. But it would work a lot less perfectly if numbers were flying. Instead you've got those sort of vaguer health bars that are enough to give you an idea. But yeah, I have a lot of time for Breath of the Wild. I think it gets a lot of things right. I mean, we're not here to cover Zelda games, but I suppose just to put my hat in the ring as to how I feel about them. I don't feel that Breath of the Wild isn't the best Zelda game. It isn't the best Zelda game for like when it came out. I think having sat through quite a few of those games, like Ocarina, was just like, it was just absolutely exceptional. Like it arguably the best game of any time, if not the best game of all time. When Ocarina came out, it just like completely changed the landscape. And it's still like now, like a lot of the things that you just take for granted. It's in terms of like you open world sort of sandboxes, it just came from Ocarina of Time. Like it was a brilliant game. Has very good level design. It doesn't necessarily, if you're a younger viewer and you want to go back and play those games. Firstly, Nintendo like incorporated the greatest piracy countermeasure of all time, which is unfortunately made it a bit difficult now to get. And that piracy countermeasure was by having their own bespoke pads that don't resemble any other pad on the market. If you've got a, if you want to go back, we tried going back and playing Ocarina of Time using an Xbox 360 controller. I do have it on, for the record, I have it on the N64 downstairs as well. But we were, for convenience, we were playing it that way. And eventually we got to the boss of the Shadow Temple, and we just couldn't do it because, like, it was just impossible. We'd been compensating for like hours on hours. It was me and Substandard Michael who were playing it. But some controls are just not feasible unless you've got the original N64 controller, because it had this weird like C button layout. And there's just, yeah, there isn't really like a pad around that emulates that. So going back and playing it like that is difficult. But the other point I was just sort of making, as I say, if you're like a younger viewer and you want to go back and play the classics, a lot of the things that were groundbreaking at the time for Ocarina were have just become standard. And I could see how people could come back now and play it, and like some of the dungeons, you'd be like, you know, the level design in that is still top notch. And I know Substandard Michael really enjoyed that, and you know, he was saying with that, and the general combat feel was good. But yeah, like a lot of the things that were mind blowing at the time, it's just normal things now. Which is what happens when you change the landscape. Breath of the Wild was definitely like a breath of fresh air in it, and it breathed some life, if you'll pardon the pseudo pun. It breathed some life into a series that was getting a little stale. I wasn't sure, like Twilight Princess particularly was like that. Yeah, it didn't necessarily have much to offer, and Breath of the Wild did step things up. As to be fair, it obviously reused huge amounts of assets, and it's nowhere near as good a game overall, but fair play to Tears of the Kingdom, it did at least bring some interesting things to the table. What's the time on the video for this? 1 hour 39. The next thing we would need to do is go into the pit, which is its own thing. Although, as I say, it will be a good barometer of where we are at. Has the month changed? I don't think so. Right, that can go. That can go. Journal excerpt can go. What's this? Letter from Mr. Stanley. Yeah, I think we'll go back to Harmondale, just drop off that trash. Yeah. Oh, divine. Oh, it's divine restoration. Okay, fine.
Perfect mix.
Okay, well, I don't think that's necessarily worth worrying too much about. Sure. Okay. Let's go back to Harmondale. Thank you. Do we have... Okay, good. So we actually do have the shops here now. Low. Alright, lovely. And the alchemy one.
Hi, how are you?
I am alright, especially when you give me those. Haha, and those, and those, and those, and blah blah blah. Right, cool. Well, that gives us something to do.
Perfect success.
We might actually be able to get more from out here, so we'll have a look. It's not Sunday, is it? It is Sunday. We could, if I remember, we will finish this off with a trip to the arena. That might just be enough to get us up over the line for another level. Right, okay.
Success. Perfect mix.
Okay, and then haste is, we're gonna need some red.
Success. Success. Success.
Uh-huh.
Perfect mix. Perfect mix. Success. Perfect mix. Success. Success. Success.
We need that.
Success. Perfect mix.
Right, okay, cool. We will need some of these. Actual
How are
fact,
you?
I don't really want to be using that, if that's okay. Not much point getting under strength catalyst. Okay, well, we can boost them later, I guess. That 23 is looking particularly
Perfect mix.
sketchy. Item. I don't think we need that anymore. Wait, does Cure Insanity, does it have any... any other purpose? Nope. Oh, breathing preservation, not that we ever use it. Yeah, put it in the trash.
Can I help you with anything? Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Were we keeping the Swift potion for something? Oh, pure luck. But hasn't everybody had? Everyone's got like luck now, haven't they? Yeah, so there's not much point in that. I'll probably discover later that there is, but can we switch those two over there? In fact, just to organise it a bit more. Alright. I don't necessarily want to be spending them all on blue stuff. Right. Here's the deal. This is coming over here. That's going over there. This is going to you. We'll put that there for now. Okay.
Traveling today? The coach leaves right away.
It's a worthy challenge.
I couldn't hear what he said there, but I'm sure it was wild. What are we going for? Protection from magic? Yeah. Bless. Increased chance to hit. Yeah. We didn't actually save it, did we? Right, okay. Right, is there anything... I'm not particularly focused on them, I'm just... Right, hello. Right. Okay. Alright. Alright, very good. Now, did that give us the experience that we need to... No, it didn't. It didn't feel like it was particularly worth a lot of experience, but I don't know if we get the experience from the arena fights. Do you have a load of shit to sell? You've got one thing to sell. You've got two things to sell.
Can I help you with anything?
Yeah.
Thanks.
No worries.
Success. Success. Perfect mix.
Cool. I guess we'll go here and see if you... Oh, hello. Got all that, and we'll actually take the obsidian as well. And do you know what? I'll take them too. Do you know what? Can we... We've just got so bloody many of these things now. Right. What? Okay. Okay.
Success. 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 Perfect mix.
We actually need a red. Might as well use it for that. It's not like we're going to use it for anything else.
Success. Perfect mix. Success. Success.
Right. Cool. So another red. We'll get that. I think I will keep the Dragon's Eye just for that, just because it's so bloody good. Very nice. Divine Restoration for the record. We could use a Preservation, and I'm going to do it.
Success.
Removes all unnatural aging. That feels pointless really, but whatever. We're better off with the Restoration. But never mind, we've done it now. I'm really glad that we've still got these ones of fire. We've certainly been getting a good bit of use out of them. Right, okay. I'm just trying to decide whether or not to, like, to keep going. There's the other thing that we could do, and it would be a bit reckless, but we could do it. We could have a pop at trying to kill one of the dragons in the Titan Stronghold. When did we last save? Before the thing. Save now. Because if we do that, then we can potentially get some really quite good gear, in addition to what will probably be a level up. Okay, alright. Yeah, that is definitely quicker. Okay, cool. That, and then that, and then come on. Right, okay, cool. Up we go. Let's see, the wyverns are back. Welcome back. Alright. Save this again. Recast this. So what we basically want to find is a single dragon who is on their own. If we have a look at the map, we can see that there's a room up here with some stuff. It does mean we'll still have to either fight. Sorry, was that? Yeah, okay. Either fight our way out or run past stuff. That's not a single dragon. And that's actually quite unpleasant as well. The thing is, we don't really want... We might be far enough away that they don't even get involved with those two. But, let's see. There's one up there that looks like it could be quite promising. And by quite promising, I mean let's reload the game. Or we could just try going for the two in here. Just see what happens. I'm honestly just as scared about the prospect of can we look up a bit? Yeah, of the Titans coming in as these. It looks like we've got these actually, so
It's just a scratch. Ow!
uh,
It's just a scratch.
he says, and they kept missing. I think you do need to get a casual heal. You already see that the knight, I mean, he does have the might as well, but oh man, Wanda's the one who gets it, of course. But right, I can't remember if Green Dragon is. Okay. Okay, no. Right, look at that. And I think what we actually do. Oh, okay. We are considered safe again. So we'll save there. And in fact, we'll go up to it and save because we'll be doing our old tricks here of seeing what we get. Leather armor. I mean, like shielding sounds really good, but I don't actually know if it's actually on there. That's really good. If it works as I think it does. But I'm not sure if it does on this patch. Right, stats. Okay, 84, 76 to 82, 93, 85 to 91. I think we just have to take that. I think that is a substantial improvement on what we have. Right, let's hope this one. Because I was hoping to like farm it for a few things, but okay. The Griffin bows are nice, but like I'm not. I think we can get better than that. I mean, 9 and 18 endurance is not bad. These are all great, but unfortunately we. Yeah. That's an interesting one, isn't it? Who wants that? Spell point, speed, and intellect. Air resistance and shielding. I think I actually. That's really good. Everything we've had so far has been really good, but I just quite like what she's got instead. I don't know. Longbow of the dragon. To be fair, that's, of the dragon is pretty good, but maybe not a longbow. Okay, boots. That's perfect. Oh, okay. Okay, little Griffin bow. If it was a magical Griffin bow, I'll take it. Chain now. Looks sexy, but we haven't got any archers. A large shield. I mean, it's free, so we'll take it. A crown. Crowns are entertaining, but they're not what we actually want. Yeah. A broadsword. It's okay. I'm not sure a defensive thing like that. So with spirit spells, we barely use them. I mean, does he have something else that regenerates hit points over time? You see 30 fire resistance. I'm going to say no. God, we're being picky here. But we just, like, I was kind of hoping that we'd see some artifacts, and we just haven't. Yeah, that, I don't know if I can pass up on that, to be honest. Does she have something that... I mean, we've got an intellect plus 10, which is nice and all, but I think somebody else has probably got like a... Yeah, like an endurance plus 8. So, I guess we'll go there. That's horrendous placement, whatever. Okay. Alright. In that case, I guess we'll try going this way and hope we're far enough away. This looks like 3 dragons though, is it? Oh no, it's still just 2. Okay, I actually need you to heal. I could do with you getting a heal there as well. Yeah, I feel like we're actually tanking a lot more damage because it's not in melee. But whatever. Right, okay. Right, there we go. In fact, let's just... Right, okay, fine. So we will have to get out of here, but whatever. We might be able to get to the top corner and be out of the way there. Right, and then we can get back to his regeneration for the rest. Okay, a large shield is definitely not what we're going for. A belt. There's quite a lot of accuracy, but I don't think we'll go straight to it. The helm. We've been through that. The gauntlets. worthless. Ooh.
This is work.
We're not getting as good ones this time, so maybe we need to be less greedy. Oh, he says that and then that comes through. An axe is worthless, we don't use it. I think we can do a lot better than that. Crossbow. It's not bad, but let's find more. Crowns don't interest us. An artifact. Give it. Give it, give it, give it. Right. Yeah. The Villain's Blade is nice, but Gibbet is nicer. It does mean that it becomes worth us going to Grand. I think, yeah, it means we're going to have to, when we're doing dragon hunting, switch things around a bit, but that is undead, dragons and demons. Yeah, Gibbet is brilliant. No, there's no. Ooh. Okay. Well, I tell you what, I'm glad that we didn't pick up the one of those that we found. We need to be careful not to do that. Right. Okay, the belt is nice. I don't get out of bed for more than. So is it? It's not really. You see, the question now becomes, like, is it worth more for us to buy her in to identify item? Give her that, which should identify just about anything if she gets to master. It's like 2 levels. And then we free up our... Like this one, she gives us a 5% bonus to experience, but I don't particularly care about that. We're getting to the point now where I think I'd rather have just like the damage and stuff. I'm looking at how she appear to have just taken it. Yeah, I think I will just take that. Right. These are... Okay. Well. It's nice. It's less nice. Cool. Ooh, that's nice. That can go on someone. That might be useful for him. That's pretty good. There's actually some really quite nice stuff in here. Right, okay, who's got a basic composite bow with nothing exciting going on? Just you. Right, okay, fine. And then here, earth resistance or air resistance and shielding. I think we'll go with that. Endurance and armour. I mean, that's just miles, but oh, that's personnel. Let's see. That we can't beat. To all resistances. So she's going to need to choose one of these, basically. Personality is great and all, but I think survivability is going to be better for you. That's fine. Don't need any of that.
No room.
Can you not do that? Okay, fine. Can you not? Yeah, okay. The dodging, do you have? Oh, so it would be like an extra 9 armor class. Oh no, more than that. I mean, resistances. I do like to all resistances is not bad, because I mean, like you then basically you're getting plus 60. And it's like that will get used, and then so will that. The dodging, but he's getting his dodging from elsewhere. No, I'm going to stick with what we've got. Can you get me out of here while enemies are nearby? Right, okay. Is there anywhere in here that we can go when we get the magic green status? It doesn't look like it. No, we definitely can't do that. Right, okay, well, YOLO. Unless we try and take him out, but yeah, let me just like it. Don't mind us, Mr. Titan. What the fuck? Okay, that's absolutely awful. Is he still going for us? Okay, no, good. That was a concerning moment. Do you have anything? There's like a ring, but we can do that later. Armor, really. I'm still with it. Okay, so we started on 21. We got to 22. So that's something.
See anything you want?
Oh. Okay, I mean,
Need a new weapon? Come again.
it was worth it. We got some stuff up. Having Gibbet is really nice. I am pleased with that, because that was one of the artifacts that I was kind of hoping for. We won't obviously use it all the time, and there is a high likelihood that I forget that I have it and we end up not using it at all. But you know, in the fights that we do use it, double damage for him can be absolutely huge. So yeah, I don't remember what the artifacts are, but Gibbet particularly, Gibbet and Puck, which he already has.
Need some training?
I remember. Really? Yeah.
That's the ticket. That's the ticket.
Well, What the monk wanted. We'll have to go elsewhere to get that, that's fine. So you didn't even level up, we're doing it at your own pace. So we need Spear Grandmaster. It's the fact that we don't get any recovery time on it. But I think we just have to keep pushing on that. And yeah, with this, like, what's more beneficial? I think we can. I think, yeah, getting. Well, let's at least go and see. Okay, I didn't realise we'd be getting this every time. Oh, was there any? No. Okay, fine. Because if for example we get something that gives everybody arms master up, it's like, well, that's just evidently worth it.
Can I help you with anything?
So yeah, while we're here, we get some of those, please. Oh, and so what? So skills, identify item. I assumed she would get triple.
Can I help you with anything?
Take that back, or I'll crush you.
Well, I mean, that's like 25 is a lot, but we're basically saying that it would cap at 58, 60. I guess we could say we take it at 5. I don't know that that's enough. Maybe we'll keep hold of it, just to keep our options open. But I don't think we go for that. It kind of raises the question of, like, do we want to go for anything else? Did she not have? Sorry, weird noise, but she's Master Water. Is there not, like, I don't know how good this water guild is, but okay, well, that's the answer to that question. I feel like she should be able to identify, not identify, enchant stuff. I guess we'll hold out on that and see. I mean, we don't need to use the points immediately. Sadly, we could go to the arena, but that's a touch frustrating. Right, so what do we need? We need that. And then
Perfect mix.
that, but we need another red, and I don't think we've got another red. Unless all I can acquire. No. You're just going to restock that. I mean, I guess it's technically worth it. Right, okay, what were we doing?
Success. Perfect mix. Success. Success. Perfect mix.
Right,
Success. Perfect mix.
16 there. It looks like the bottles are slowly creeping up again, aren't they?
Perfect mix. Perfect mix. Success. Perfect mix. Success. Success.
I've got a Tellurian Forest, get more of them. Got the Baradans, get more reagents. Or we could have a look at oh, I see. So, to be honest, divine restoration's not even all that anyway. Yeah. Once again, it's surplus of blue. It feels like we've been at surplus of blue the entire frigging game.
Perfect mix.
Put that there already. Fine. That's that handled. Oh, did we Grandmaster Spear? Staff sword, dagger, blah 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 blah. Something found in Stone City of all places. Don't see that very often. Right, well, I do want to do that, so I will. Did somebody else go up a level? I don't think so. No. That's just you for now. Right, well, I think hills and far away we go. I don't think these recharge at any point, do they? No, yeah. Sure. It is tempting to cast free invisibility, but no. Right, I think we'll get some of these because they're useful. I'm just going to ignore these unless they get right on top of me, in which case fine. Oh, we should go there and do that chest again. Yeah, maybe. Alright, disarmed it, very good. That's actually really useful. That's not. What's that? Oh, so that's what. But I don't know if it works. Shared life. Okay, fine. Right, again, we'll just have a look and see. I might not even get stuff out of these, to be honest. Right, where's Stone City gone? What's my bearings? Oh, this was where. Okay. So it's up here. Fly away from the damn thing. Right, so what do we have then? Half damage from all that versus. Oh, so we've already got shielding from that, really. That's not much. 6 personality, yeah, fine, we'll get rid of that. And was there something else that we found that was half interesting? Oh, yeah, endurance and armour. Oh. Might as well take that. Yeah, well, just looking to get rid of something shit, honestly. Well, you can't use this. I'm gonna try and thwart you at every turn. Inventory, can we give any of that we picked up to her? Can we put these in the corner? Might as well also give that to you. Right. 24 is not okay. That's Divine Restoration. Nobody cares about that. 33 is passable. 28 is not. 32, 25. Right, fabulous. Did we get any red on our way? No. Okay. Oh yeah, the statues. Nice. Third strike, great. Axe Master, this is empty still, isn't it? Spear Grandmaster, yeah, okay, fine. Cool. And we might as well go down and see these shops. Oops. You can sell all that. And sure. Yeah. No, thank you. Right. So what do we need? We need that. And then this. And then that. Yeah, Druid tailing off in the late game.
Perfect mix.
Yeah. far. Basically until we do that last one. Oh, it's the fucking pit. I'm so glad though. Like, I have to say with this that that I switched from the original party composition. Like I don't know, I didn't include it on this, and I think I was in two minds as to whether to show it or not. I think I might just delete it. Or I did. What did I do? Ranger, Archer, Paladin, Monk, maybe. Definitely had Ranger and Archer in there, and they would have just been like functionally useless. They're okay in the early game, and then like they just tail off horribly. These two, like now, like he's brilliant. He's pretty good. I'm not. There's a lot of people who swear by a lot of these skills, but like, if you, the problem with both these two compared to him especially, is that they're like jacks of trades. They're not brilliant at any one thing. There's a really nice power there, the chance to paralyze equal to skill, but like, how often are we proccing that? It's like almost never. I don't think she's even hitting that often. The idea to recover all that was good, but like it's one of the things that this is a really nice page, but like it's just it without having a recovery rating, we haven't got like the core information that we need. Her similarly, I was like, maybe we can get her to do a reasonable amount. I mean, she does an okay amount of damage, but yeah, she's never going to be what the others are.
Day.
The healer.
How you doing?
During battle, my direction. Yeah, 2 points to arms master is not good enough. We'll have a cursory look at some of the attributes on offer, but
How you doing?
Vivian's collar. Good face on him. Yeah, it was a shame about her and an identify item as well. It's like it's one of the other things with this game that like if I was to rebalance it, like I don't feel like the utility, like the utility classes should do better at the utility skills. Oh, that's just a worse version of what we've got here, which is probably telling that we're looking in the wrong area. Yeah, like so the identify item Grandmaster is the sorcerer. And it's like the sorcerer's already got a lot of grand mastery. Like, would it not have made more sense there? But then again, I mean, like I say, the fact that they haven't balanced it is in and of itself like just keeps the game interesting. We'll go as one last final thing, we'll go up to Celeste. We'll see if we can find a really good potential party member. Is it only? I just noticed that like only the. The only people you can recruit in Celeste are male. Chad the Smith. I mean, we don't know that, but like, you know, Roddy the instructor. That's ridiculous. Yeah. Right, we'll do one more loop round. Okay, I guess we won't go that way. Thank you. For the record, right, lots and lots of people have fallen off Celeste, and falling off Celeste, particularly if you've got certain party combinations, can be a right pain in the ass. Piper does what? What? Heather? Is that the character model that you're meant to have? Maybe it is. Forward thinking. Right. Let's go here and treat ourselves to something nice.
Enchantments for a reasonable price.
Or maybe we won't. Maybe we'll buy absolutely nothing because all of this stuff is shit. Oh, that's not bad though. Yeah. Soon, yeah. Right. You've got to have something that's. I'm going to take off intellect. I'm going to give you that. Because she's the one that, you know, takes the most, well, is in the scariest position with relation to damage. Look at that. If we could get everybody those, that'd be fantastic. No. You're probably gonna get shouted at here for not buying stuff. See what I mean? You can just sort of buy the things. Divine power reduces loads of stuff, but yeah, who cares? I just wanted to sell something, so we didn't get the horrendous message. Right. We have got the next episode. We'll have. Why does somebody look so haggard? I mean, Yeah, so the next episode we will do, unless I can find anything else more exciting to do in the next episode, and I'll be trying. I suppose we could do that. The problem with fucking Watchtower 6 is like there's loads of enemies, and like they're not quite soft enough that you can just charge in and take them all on. There's just, as I recall, there's quite a few liches, which are quite scary en masse. So you have to end up like picking them off from afar. We might be able to do it with invisibility. I might be able to do it with invisibility. I don't think we can do the breeding zone with invisibility. I think that, unfortunately, is just going to be a tank it through. Are we ready for behemoths? I think we are. I think we're taking on dragons. So, yeah. And then afterwards there's the other fight. Which I think is going to be a right pain, to be honest. Shall we talk about it now? No, we'll talk about it next time. Right, okay. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. The general feel of False Dawn, Return. This episode's had more fucking false endings than Return of the King. The general tone of Might and Magic is, and I know I've sort of said it throughout, but just again to give people fair warning, tonally it's going to change now, and you'll see. I don't know when I'm going to release this. You see, I'd love to compare it to other Let's Plays that are on, but I don't know when it's being released, so I can't really say. But there are certain games that I've covered on the channel where I start out quite sort of negative and then become positive about it, and then there are other games like this one where it's the first however many, because we must have about I've not counted the hours on the playthrough, but it must be about 20 hours we've been playing at least, and it's really been an absolute a belter. I really, really enjoy it. I just find it a very playable game. As I say, we're very one more turnism. We're really, really stacked with player reward, but like many RPGs, the curse of the end game. That inspires me, and maybe that's a content video I'll do on that. Let's make a note on that. Because that's something that's interesting. Like, why are so many of these and it really is like it's a pattern for the genre, that there are very few Western style RPGs that handle their end games well. Fallout and its sequel, do it. I think Fallout's okay. I think that's like it's not great. I think to a certain extent it is a problem that it's kind of born of the open world. It's like when you play a game where exploration, openness, and and sort of wide range of possibilities narrows down. That's inevitably going to lead to some disappointment. But there are also other problems. But yeah, Might and Magic's dungeons and things now are gonna. We're just also like, and this is kind of, again, it's another natural thing in the genre. We're reaching. We're reaching the upper echelons of what we can expect for gear. I don't expect her to get any other item there that is going to be better than what she's got. Like maybe in the rings and amulets and stuff, but looking at that, sure, definitely, sure, definitely. Like literally, the only thing that's gonna be better than the Paladin Boots of Alchemy plus 15 is the Paladin Boots of Alchemy plus 16, and the chances of us finding that are just incredibly low. So, it's, and I think it will go higher than that, but it won't go much higher. That's pretty high. So, yeah. And it's true for a lot of these, although she's still using that, which is a bit wild, really. And that could be better. I might have a think with her because, again, it's a sort of hidden mechanic that gets a little bit in the way. I think how it works. I don't want to. Please don't take this as a guide. I'm not an expert on this. Well, I'm not an expert on the mechanics in this game. I know the dungeons pretty well, but I'm not an expert. I'm not sure whether I think that of your left and right hand weapon, it will use the recovery of the faster of the two, and it will use, like, you do one attack and it adds to the damage, but like that, so her attack will have an attack of plus 11 because that's a better attack. It will combine the damage, and then the recovery will be on the sword because the sword has less recovery because it's got 7 points of reducing the recovery time, whatever that means. So the question then becomes whether or not the sword has a faster recovery time with its plus 7 recovery time than the dagger. Expert. Yeah. From its use. You see, that implies that it would be faster, and if it would be faster, then can we just buy that from here? Actually, we don't even need to go that far. Where is it now?
Return.
Then it might actually even be better for her to have that, and then the main damage just comes from the flail. Because really, what we want her to do is attack with that as often as possible, so that she's trying to paralyze. I actually think that's the play. Do we do that? Looks like we are. She can't use it in the left hand just yet. Do you have a... yeah. Quite nice, but... Let's say I want that.
A hex on you, skinflint.
Well, I never.
Why are you blinking at me? History of... yeah. Yeah. I think for what it's worth, we'll take that up. I think that'll be worth more. And the reason I keep fiddling about with this now is because I'm absolutely mindful that we are going to need that paralyzed skill. Like it basically is cover repelling. Like honestly, there's going to be a fight coming in a little while, where I'm seriously going to consider just taking her armor off, because we need a hit as often as possible. I still think plate is worth it, but yeah. Well, right, I am going to leave. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye bye.